Hey guys, your boy Xarcotix here, bringing you another video today. This is going to be a real talk with Xar. Really looking forward to bringing you this one. This was an hour and 40-minute session pulled directly from my Twitch stream. I'm going to be chopping into many videos, that way you guys aren't have to get it all in one chunk. So probably between 6 and 8 videos on this channel over the next few days. I love this chat because we were talking about emotional intelligence, the educational system, not victimizing yourself, making good life choices, things of this nature. Overall, loved it. I know the stream loved it. I'm looking forward to bringing you more videos like this. This is something I'm very passionate about. So make sure you guys leave a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. Subscribe for more, and also leave feedback in the comments and let me know what you thought. I'm so excited for you guys to listen to this video and watch this video. Hope you enjoy it. I know I did. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.
And what I'll tell you guys, it wasn't true. I mean, yeah, it hurt at the same moment, but at the same time, you know, when you're going through that kind of stuff and you feel so low, just understand that there are situations worse, and you can get past it. There's people that have gone through more adversity, and they're still kicking. And you know, if you look at the large-scale things, let me kill this nigga. The whole picture. If you look at the big picture, it's not as big a deal as you're making it out to be. Your world's so small when you're young. Your world's so just like you're just fucking. It's a microcosm, dude. Your world's this big when you're young, dude, and all you can think about is high school, and all you can think about is like, okay, girls and you know, my grades and sports if you're playing sports, and or my friendships, my group of people I hang out with, and when you have that all taken away from you, or you just feel like, man, like it can't get any worse, you tip lots of people they resort to committing suicide, and it's like it's such, like I said, it's such a temporary. It's a permanent solution to a temporary problem, and I promise you guys, don't. You are in the situation you're in because of the choice you made. And for me, I know the situation. I've started businesses, they've failed. I have to resort back to going to work, and I want to be free from work because for me, it's all about being free to do the things I want to do. So like for me, I love to bring you guys. I want to bring you guys great content. I want to bring value to you with stories, mindset, things that I've learned, and the challenges that I've been through, because I feel like they can help you. And I obviously haven't been through everything. I lived a very sheltered lifestyle compared to a lot of people. The grades slipped because I allowed my emotional intelligence. My emotional intelligence had dropped. I didn't temper myself for the challenges ahead. The people that make it in this world, the people that are successful, the people that do fantastic things with their life, they temper themselves against temporary disappointment and challenges. Bet I'm faster than you? Right now, definitely you are, dude. I'm not anywhere near where I was. Nigga, get the. And they temper themselves against challenges, and it's emotional intelligence that gets a lot of these people through some of the worst parts of their life. And we're not taught as a society to learn how to temper our emotions. When bad things happen to us, what do? We go up on Twitter, we go up on Snapchat, we go up on Instagram, we go on Facebook. We post that shitty, oh, my life sucks today, and this shit's terrible, and da-da-da-da. But yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly, Glad. That's my point, dude. That's my point. No, exactly. That's my point. But anyway, but you know, what do we do as a society? Typically, your average person, that's why they're average, is gonna post something negative on social media, complaining about why this is bad or why that's bad and why the presidency sucks or what. I mean, whatever. It could be a whole damn slew of things. But what I'll tell you is, if you don't temper your own emotions and have some intelligence, and just like a muscle, you start to take actions based off of more of logic than emotion, typically you're gonna do pretty well. I mean, there's so many people you can use an example for. Andrew Carnegie, one of my favorite stories. Andrew Carnegie used to live in a fucking rail cart. I don't know if you guys know who Andrew Carnegie is, but he became one of the wealthiest men in world history. He lived in a rail cart as a fucking like, he was like 18, 19 years old, living in a rail cart. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, same with the girl, J.K. Rowling. Perfect example. These people are going through tremendous adversity, and we get upset because of certain things. We need to start putting things in perspective, dude. Because there's people that don't have much, and we're complaining that we have all this abundance. If you have food, a house, a dresser, if you have a dresser with clothes in it, you're richer than 99%, like 90% of the people in the world. But yet you complain about because your smartphone won't load up that YouTube video fast enough. Like, dude, come on, dude. Like, no. That's, once again, emotional intelligence. I believe our society today is conditioning kids to not think for themselves and to be soft. I'll tell you why. When you go to school, I remember when I was most excited to go to school, I was like in the 5 or 6 years old, right? So when you're in kindergarten, first grade, you're super excited to go to school. Why is that? I'll tell you why that is. Because when you're young, you have imagination. You have divergent thinking. You have the ability to see something like a jungle gym and go, oh my god, like, dude, that's a castle. Like, let's call that the castle. Like, you have divergent thinking. You can see things for not what they are, but what they could be. And as you become more educated, get this guy a suit of blimp and a megaphone. As they become more educated, as you become more educated, you start conditioning your mind to not allow those type of thoughts to come into your mind, because that's silly, that's ridiculous. Why would anybody think like that? That's not how an educated person needs to be thinking. When you're younger and you have a thought, and maybe you say something out in class, and then you get ridiculed because maybe you're wrong, what happens to the child? They stop wanting to think for themselves, because what happened when they thought for themselves? They got made fun of. They got ridiculed. Someone said, oh, you're stupid because you don't know that answer. So what does that kid do? They go in the back of the class, stop participating, they stop learning, and all they do is they do the vocab list, they regurgitate information, they repeat the information out the book. They don't actually truly think for themselves. All they do is regurgitate the information they hear out of a book or off a lecture. And you wonder why kids today fucking complain about everything, because they were never taught, like, oh, here, let me have you figure out how to do this science project. No. Go home and let your parents help you out. Your parents aren't truly helping you out. They're actually hurting you, because they're not allowing you to truly come up with the thought that creates whatever it is, science project, a project. As you get older, those high schoolers that used to be participants in class no longer participate in class, because they've been conditioned since the time they were 5 years old to regurgitate information. So that's my point, guys. So emotional intelligence, don't allow small problems to hold you down, because they're typically going to be temporary, right? Even if it's something serious, like, you have something really bad happen to you. Maybe it's a tragedy. Maybe something happens to you with your parents. Maybe it happens to you. I mean, there's still people that have overcome worse. No, dude, all school and the secondary and education, the educational system does. And I'm going to be real with you. Some of you guys may agree, maybe some of y'all are going to disagree. That's fine with me. All they teach kids is how to get credits. They don't teach kids how to think at all. I mean, I learned listen, my billionaire mentor and my millionaire uncle said was, my uncle has, 4 degrees. He's got 4 degrees. He's a doctor. He has a PhD, a DDS. He's a psychiatrist, and I can't remember the last doctorate he has. He's got 4 fucking degrees. And he told me the 40 years of school, 35 years of school that he spent, he did not learn as much as when he was actually in the field performing his, whatever it was. Whether it be as a dentist or psychiatrist. Yeah, exactly, dude. Synthesis. Dude, you're absolutely right. They teach kids what to think, not how to think. You know why that is? Let me tell you why that is. What happened since 1903? They took financial education out of school. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get real with you guys real quick. Let me get real with you. So, since 1903, they took financial education out of school. And what that did is it took the entrepreneur out of the picture. You still had those certain people that were brought up by other entrepreneurs that became entrepreneurs because their parents were entrepreneurs. But you had a lot of kids stop learning how to make small businesses, and they grew up and became factory workers because they wanted more factory workers. So what ended up happening is since 1903, you had obviously the assembly line started being created. Obviously Henry Ford. The Dole factory was actually what caused the government to change the educational laws. Was in 1903, the Dole factory needed more factory workers, and they basically said, okay, we'll rewrite the law, we'll take financial education out of school. And then it became a nationwide thing, a federal thing. So since 1903, we have been conditioned to fail. So what do when we go to school, right? Okay, we wake up, we're told when to wake up, we're told when we go to lunch, we're told when we go to the bathroom, we're told what to think, we're told what we can learn, we're told what we're going to actually do today. So when you go on out into the workforce, what do? You're told when to get up, you're told when to go to work, you're told when you can go on lunch, you're told when you can go to the bathroom, you're told when you can leave, and you're told how much you're actually earned. You're told what to do every step of the way. You live in a fucking box. I don't want to live in a fucking box.